Oh.
I'm done. I've run my course, man.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back, man. How you doing? You all right?
Guys, before we get started, a new segment. It's called A Message to the Haters. And now a message to the haters. Come on. Why don't you get off our cases, you son of a bitches?
Yesterday, Elon Musk
never heard of him.
Had quite a conversation, Michael, with the New York Times. I want to play a piece of tape here and get your reaction. Things are changing.
Who's that guy?
Some for the better, some for the worse, but this is definitely for the better. Play cut 119.
Okay.
And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Them.
Whoa. Oh,
that is one quote of many, including what he told the advertisers. He was on one yesterday. Let's play cut 106, actually. That's the main clip. Then, Michael, I want your reaction.
He was definitely on one. Okay.
There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
Huh?
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
Whoa.
Hi. Go f*** yourself.
That's way too much alpha energy for the wine moms and the metrosexual men in the New York Times audience. That is my own sperm. Yeah, and it's I mean, praise God for what Elon is doing here. It's
absolutely.
That's in the Bible.
Oh my God, these guys are really sucking around.
Iluma.
Yeah, check this out.
Well, folks, Elon Musk has been going at it with the ADL, and once again, Elon is right and the ADL is wrong. Okay. Here's a clip yesterday of Elon Musk. It's an absolute classic.
Go f*** yourself.
Oh.
Last night,
when
Elon Musk made a bold declaration. So nice, it must be covered twice.
Calm down.
Go f*** yourself.
Oh, man. Epically owned.
There's some other epic ownage going on, specifically of Elon Musk company, Tesla. I don't know if you guys heard of this. They make automobiles. Electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla has been involved in an escalating dispute with IF Metal, the trade union representing its mechanics in Sweden. After several years of the union trying to get the company to sign a collective bargaining agreement, the mechanics went on strike on October 27th. And now Tesla is, listen to this, and now Tesla is facing a full-blown campaign of sympathy strikes. Dock workers are refusing to unload Tesla shipments. Electricians will not repair Tesla chargers. Cleaning companies will not service Tesla buildings. And now, as of Monday, the Swedish Postal Union is refusing to deliver Tesla mail and packages. Oh my God. I really do find this so interesting because it's a totally different version of economics than I ever read about, you know? You know, where a big company like Tesla comes in, they're like, you do what we say or whatever, you know? And we've been seeing with the writer strike and all this, you know, it's like, oh, we're writers, we're going on strike or whatever. In Sweden, they do it a little bit differently. Tesla's not going to make a deal, what they see as a fair deal with them. So instead of just them striking, like the entire country makes life for the company impossible. It's like across every industry. We're not even going to deliver your mail. This is far from the first time an arrogant foreign business, convinced that it can impose U.S.-style hyper-exploitative labor relations at will, has tangled with Nordic union power and been unceremoniously crushed. Probably the most famous previous example was when McDonald's tried to Bigfoot the Danish labor movement in the 1980s by refusing to sign any union contracts. After several years of failed negotiations, the unions gave up and called sympathy strikes in key industries connected to the company. Dock workers refused to unload containers that had McDonald's equipment in them, Printers refuse to supply printed materials to the stores, such as menus and cups, blah, 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 blah.
One company that's fervently avoided collective bargaining of any kind is Tesla. And its CEO, Elon Musk. Unfortunately for Musk, though, in late October, over 100 Swedish Tesla workers walked out after Tesla refused to sign a collective bargaining agreement, triggering a wave of sympathy strikes across the country.
Uber cars.
And now it's basically impossible to buy a Tesla if you live in Sweden.
Oh my God.
In response, Tesla successfully sued the Swedish Postal Union on Monday evening. But this has only invigorated the unions further, who warned Musk on Tuesday that they would keep going for, quote, a long, long time.
This is another kind of interesting part of this story, is that Tesla, Elon Musk, they're fighting these people in Sweden, these Swedes, I call them. You know, Elon Musk and Tesla are fighting them, and the Swedish people are basically just like, oh, we'll just do this forever. We'll just strike forever.
Okay, no problem. I can't do the Swedish accent.
Yeah, I don't know. With all the Elon Musk Twitter stuff, it's starting to kind of get a little spectacle-ish. You know, like, is this guy at his age, like, falling down weird internet rabbit holes? That's kind of sad, you know? At times I feel sorry for him, you know what I mean? But this is a much more interesting, like, story to me, because it's like a clash between different social/economic models, you know what I mean? Tesla and the unions are taking this very seriously. Swedish unions see Tesla correctly as intending to undermine the established labor system in the extant auto industry. No doubt many Swedish employers and other sectors are watching this situation very carefully. If Elon gets away with it, then they will surely try to copy his example. Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, here's a guy talking about this. What is this guy's name? The Electric Viking. I kind of feel like this misses the bigger picture here, but let's check this out.
Automotive News have just reported that the Swedish High Court has sided with Tesla in a landmark case against its own government.
Whoa.
I've never heard of this kind of thing before.
Wow.
But this is a case where democracy turns very, very sour.
Oh.
And it's a situation that is a warning call. This is what can happen when unions, well, maybe when they can have a little bit too much power. This is quite an interesting case here. Elon Musk said that what's happening to Tesla in Sweden is insane. And even a lot of people who don't like Elon Musk actually agree with him.
Right. Oh, wow. So this guy, he's like, this is insane. This is insane what's going on here. But again, this has happened before with McDonald's. Where was it? In Finland, I think? McDonald's didn't want to make a deal with these people to pay them more, you know, all this crap. And these same industries did the same thing. They just like stopped delivering McDonald's crap, stopped printing their crap. And what ended up happening is now McDonald's still exists there. You still get your little, still get your little McFlurries and all this crap. But people who work at McDonald's get paid $20 an hour. Not that insane. Okay, great. Here's the next big story of the day.
Political views.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger has died.
Never heard of him.
That's according to his consulting firm,
What?
Kissinger Associates. He was 100 years old.
Oh.
A statement says that he passed away at his home today in Connecticut. Kissinger, of course, was Secretary of State under Presidents Nixon and Ford, the only person to ever serve as the National Security Advisor and Secretary of State at the same time. More now on his legacy.
To explore a historic opening of U.S. relations with Communist China.
Whoever went would be alone in Beijing with no communication. And therefore, if he did...
Kissinger and his Vietnamese counterpart, Le Duc Tho, were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for their role in negotiating a ceasefire.
I have to say, I have never dealt with a group of people as treacherous as the North Vietnamese leadership.
Henry Kissinger.
I already said I never heard of him.
The only person to be White House National Security Advisor and Secretary of State at the same time.
Oh, amazing
has
accomplishment.
Died.
Oh, no.
Kissinger, as his political star skyrocketed, he wasn't afraid of publicity, becoming a star of the tabloids, as well as the publications that sought his ideas on geopolitics.
Very cool.
He was known to date Hollywood actresses before marrying his second wife, Nancy,
Yeah, he's
a
cute.
foreign policy researcher in
Very cute.
1974.
Hey, Cole. I said he's very cute.
Thank you. Nice to see you all.
He was brilliant, ambitious, controversial,
and handsome.
and one of the most influential secretaries of state.
Everybody knows Dr. Kissinger.
No, I said I never heard of him.
And we're right now talking about Russia and various other matters.
Okay.
We're talking.
He's a happy boy. He's having a good time. What kind of a doctor are you? Nobody knows. Maybe he's a dentist. He keeps it vague. Maybe he's like the great Dr. Huxtable from The Cosby Show. Another great man. He wanted Rudy and Theo to listen to jazz.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's talking about this. It's trending. This guy died. But it's funny watching the difference between what kind of normal people, content creators, all these kind of slobs, what they have to say about this and what the, kind of mainstream news has to say about this. Because kind of network news, NBC and whatever, PBS, all this crap, they're like, he was a remarkable legacy. He's a kind of a success story. Some people didn't like him. We don't know why. But pretty much everybody else, normal people in America, are like, this guy was an unmitigated creep. This guy is one of history's great creeps, and everybody agrees on that. I even found a Tim Pool clip.
He's an architect for so much foreign policy garbage, foreign intervention, nation building, disgusting racist comments. I mean, this dude is just. I could not imagine
So in other words, if you were in a room with him, you might say,
I'm not here to play stupid games with morons.
Right. This guy was toilets. That seems to be the consensus. It's one thing everybody agrees on. This guy was a creep. But the news is he was interesting. He dated some pretty ladies. I don't know. Did you? No, you didn't. He did. Okay. No, some people had a problem with him. No one knows why. Nobody can say why. They say he killed a lot of Vietnamese people, but they're yet to prove it. It's all we're saying. What?
Where the secretary and I have a very profound difference.
Oh, what's this guy's name? Bernard Saunders. I don't know. He's some kind of political guy. Okay. What? All right.
In her book and in this last debate, she talked about getting the approval or the support or the mentoring of Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, never heard of him. Again.
Now, I find it rather amazing, because I happen to believe that Henry Kissinger was one of the most destructive secretaries of state in the modern history of this country. I am proud to say that Henry Kissinger is not my friend.
You're jealous. Okay, thank you for that, Bernard. Why did the color change on OBS? What the f***? Son of mother f***.
It just does that. It does that for no rhyme or reason. Goddamn shit.
The tech problems around here are out of control. So anyway, I've been reading this website called, what is this goddamn thing called? The Intercept. The Intercept has a slogan. It's,
I'm not here to play stupid games with morons.
They've been publishing some interesting stuff about this guy. People at the top of American society absolutely love Henry Kissinger.
I love you,
they say. He is their beloved compatriot, and they are anxious to protect his delicate feelings. Oh, God. At the top of the pyramid, Kissinger enjoys endless banquets and oceans of acclamation. During the Nixon administration, Kissinger was beloved by Hollywood, often literally. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. They found this old Life magazine article. When is this thing from? 1972. And the whole theme of this article, this is a whole article in this magazine where it's this guy Henry Kissinger, he's quite the ladies' man. Who would read this?
Who would read this piece of crap?
Kissinger, the president's advisor for national security affairs, has won fame as the secret swinger of the White House. Ugh. The playboy of the Western Wing. Is that true? Good Lord.
I like women, not men.
That was his famous quote. Yeah, but anyway, it is kind of shameful, the reporting on this. I don't know. He was a very accomplished guy. Some people think he's bad. But The Intercept has been doing some amazing reporting on this. An exclusive archive of formerly classified U.S. military documents, blah, 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 discovered during hundreds of hours of research at the U.S. National Archives, offers previously unpublished, unreported, and underappreciated evidence of civilian deaths that were kept secret during the war and remain almost entirely unknown to the American people. So this guy responsible for a lot of decrepit, putrid crap. I did find this is really funny. This guy, friend of the show, this guy Rick Wolf, he has a funny story. I'm going to play this now. Here we go.
It reminded me of another, reading the notice of his death.
What,
it
Rick?
reminded me of another moment
What, Rick?
Because my family is French.
Oh.
When there are family events to celebrate,
okay,
my father and mother would take us to a French restaurant where you could eat French cuisine.
Okay.
Right in the front, in a table you could not miss looking at because you had to walk on one or the other side of it to get to any other table in the restaurant. It was a table planted there for no other purpose than to put whoever sat there on display.
Wow.
As we entered, there was sitting Henry Kissinger. She called the waiter over and said, wow, it's bad enough that these kinds of people have the power they do, but why do we have to look at them for lunch at your restaurant?
Disgusting.
And the waiter smiled and said, we try everything to give them a table in a quiet corner so that they aren't in front like that, but they won't have it, and they insist on that table.
Oh, man. Yeah, but it is really weird, the gap between how the news is presenting this and what people think. If you read the comments, this is NBC News. If you read the comments, they're all like this. There should never be a statute of limitation on war crimes. He should be judged by his victims. Whoa, jeez. The Daily Beast has done some good stories about this. This is from today. Henry Kissinger's cluster bombs are still killing people in Southeast Asia. Good Lord. If the headlines were in line with what people think of this guy, they would all be like, putrid creep leaves trail of horrible crap. Good riddance, he's dead. The headlines just say, and the body of the article with that headline says,
I'm not here to play stupid games with morons.
It's kind of a confusing article. What the hell is this stupid crap? From CBS News, Henry Kissinger's life and photos. Oh, let's check out. Oh, amazing.
Well, guys, thank God it's the weekend. You know what?
I love the weekend because it gives me time to be
weird.
Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you have a great time. But before we go, your moment of zen.
I'm saying what I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it.
What, Elon?
And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil.
Okay.
Them.
Whoa! Hey, Elon. Hey, can he say that?
Toilet.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it, and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book Oblega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston Chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you could become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people. It make the show possible, okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster, behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Here's the dump truck come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.